Revolution times, late 1700s. And then it diffuses to where? The United States and Europe, right? Okay, as that happens, you know we were only growing by about 6 million people a year. Well, now we're growing by over 80 million people a year. So they're saying the implications of that are huge. He didn't understand he didn't even understand the medical revolution initially, and he definitely didn't understand that the medical revolution was going to diffuse to sub-Saharan Africa, Asia, and Latin America, pushing them into stage 2. And we know Asia and Latin America are now in stage 3. And leaving sub-Saharan Africa in stage 2 with this humongous population boom. He didn't anticipate that. So you know what? When we're looking at resources and when we're looking at all the countries with high natural increase rates, Malthus may have not gone far enough. That's your modern day neo-Malthusian. This is your kind of hardcore committed environmentalist approach. Everybody got that? Let's move on to the critics. Here's critics of Malthus. Critics of Malthus are rolling with possibilism. And here's what they say. The basic idea is, we've adapted pretty nice, dude. Like they were projecting 10 billion, we're only at 7 billion. And not only do we have enough food, we actually have more than enough food. The biggest problem in more developed countries, in terms of agriculture, is the fact that we can produce too much. Why do you think that there's all these agricultural subsidies? We can actually produce too much. The problem isn't the fact that food production can't be done. It may be food distribution, however, because in some areas they don't have the caloric intake needed. But here's the thing. Critics of Malthus are going to say resources can expand. Critics of Malthus are going to talk about something like the Green Revolution that happened in the 1960s. They created a higher yield seed, fertilizers, pesticides, miracle wheat, miracle rice, miracle corn, humongous combines, reaping and threshing that could do the work of hundreds of men in about 5 minutes. Right? He didn't foresee that. And it's no knock on him because he was living in the 1800s. But I'm living in the 21st century, doing something mean to it. And I'll tell you something else. Some people don't think that people are a problem. Some people think that people can actually be a solution. That is possibilism. Let's look at, can I move on, or you all need to be on the slide just a little bit longer? All right. Here's his theory of reality. One of my favorite gifts right here. Now it's locked in place. They thought they had it, but no. It was close. See, the problem is, some people wouldn't have as much of a problem with Malthus if they wouldn't have used eugenics. All right? But the fact that he used eugenics makes him a villain to some people. To other people, he's a hero. Because he forecasted this coming crisis. But here's the thing. I will tell you an argument of possibilism. So like when we had our old human geography book, it used to have a chapter called resources. And in that chapter, it listed how long we were expected to have all these resources, right? And a big one was natural gas. Now, whether or not you agree with fracking, and I would consider multiple perspectives, hydraulic fracturing has dramatically increased our ability to extract natural gas in a way that took it from a small number of years that we had left to a humongous amount of years, right? Oil shale, all of these are things that have just happened within the last 20 years, 10 years, some of them, right? So that is possibilism. And even in a country like India,